I'm Junie,
I'm Angel.
and this
This
is
is
the
the
Big
Big
and
and
Tall
Tall
podcast.
podcast.
So last week we didn't have a video. It's of reasons and shit.
Study reasons.
Yeah, I mean, we have a life outside of this.
Really do not, but
Studies. School comes first. So
yes.
but today we have a new episode.
And a new host.
Where is she at?
This is our new host for at least a week before my sister takes her away from me.
She'll be here. She'll be in an episode for like 2 episodes. This episode and then probably next week's episode.
Let's wish. But she's gonna be here bothering me, or me bothering her in the meantime. But today we come with another crime episode for the series.
Yes.
And
Today's
the crime is that she killed a lizard. Nah, she's not capable of that. Yes.
the crime that we're gonna talk about today is the disappearance of Cynthia Anderson.
Whoever she is.
So with that, hold on, give me a second, cause I have an idea which I wanna.
Yeah, he taking so long.
Well, I'm just writing down the idea I want to do for next week because of something. You'll see the idea. It's because
Yeah,
I'm gonna write it down before I forget later on. Because we're gonna talk about this.
About Shashi.
About Chachi. Why did you kill the person?
I don't think she wants to talk.
She's. I don't want to talk unless my
She's not
lawyer is
guilty.
here.
I am her lawyer.
Why did she do it?
She wouldn't respond.
Alright.
No
so
comments.
Let's start. So Cynthia Anderson was a 20-year-old who was, getting her, trying to do better for herself, trying to, get outside of her lifestyle. So this all happened in August 1981.
Damn, that's
way
old.
before we were born.
Damn.
My dad was a year old and my mom wasn't even born yet.
Damn, my sister wasn't even in the plans.
What year was your sister born in?
I don't know.
If that's what a 19. I was like, damn.
It starts with 19, I think.
Damn.
I think.
He's gonna watch this like, yo, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Dude.
I got your daughter, so you can't say shit now.
So she was raised in a religious household. They would go to church. They would go to like church parties, church events, like basically.
So they used to go to church. They used to go to church, and they also used to go to church, and also church.
They were super religious.
And they used to no, but we can't forget that they also used to go to church.
How many times do you want to say they went to church?
Chachi, how many times? Yeah. No, it's joking. They went to church.
Her father described her as a quiet, obedient type of girl, yet she had a lot of friends. So I'm guessing she was more like kind of like the quiet type, like the ones you were just like seeing like the corner and just like, oh yeah, she really doesn't talk. Like Chachi, she doesn't talk, right?
Yeah, she's a little timid, but then when she's happy, she's
just happy to be here.
Yeah, probably not, but
so, one of her neighbors described her as an attractive young woman who maybe caught the attention of a passerby. So technically someone who was just like, let's say you're walking around and someone passes by you.
Oh.
But it's like, just saying that she's really pretty that people would. I don't know, my mic turned off. I just didn't press that.
Check it just in case.
No, it's good. It should be good. It has the green light.
Oh.
Yeah, my dumb self turned off the mic on accident.
Of course.
Press it.
Of course.
Just saying. But saying that she's really pretty that she would catch the attention of people. basically.
Yeah.
Which I mean, a lot of attractive people. I'm not saying I'm one or you're one either, but
Oh no, I know I am, but
yeah, okay. But it's just some people can relate to it. A lot of people just look at them and stuff like that. I mean,
sure.
sure. So her parents were very strict. They had strict rules and they had curfews while she was at the house. But she had a boyfriend, even though her parents were super strict and they had curfews and stuff. But
The boyfriend used to go to the church.
he was a part of the church,
Yes.
so
So
I'm
that
guessing that's
I'm
how they met
guessing,
and stuff.
yeah, they just be like, oh yeah, we know he's a really nice kid, and yeah, I'm guessing.
True. But it was also her. Also that summer, her dad said that she was super into like making her face look more pretty, using makeup and stuff. And they said like a modest. If I remember, that's kind of
Modest,
word. Modest,
modest,
not modest, modest.
modest.
Making like saying like they'll make it like trying to make herself look pretty and stuff, like using makeup and all sorts of stuff. Like getting kind of I'm trying to say like women nowadays taking forever to get ready, but just
He
you
said
know.
it, not me.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be sexist, but
he said it.
you really trying to get me in trouble?
Chachi will bite you.
No, she won't. She don't bite. You told me that, so tell me that. You told me that when I got here.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay. But so in all this, she was a legal secretary in Toledo, Ohio, which meant
LeBron
he's a LeBron. I mean, he did come from Ohio, but
and Curry,
he did well.
same
Huh?
hospital.
Jesus, those state basketball facts and the true crime thing, man. But
A place related where famous people came from.
famous
Okay,
people
not
came
Toledo, but Ohio.
from Ohio. Well, it was Akron, Ohio,
Yeah,
to be
but it's
exact.
Ohio.
A lot of people come from Ohio. Jake Paul and them.
Ohio.
Stephen Curry,
Ohio.
LeBron.
Ohio.
I don't know the Cleveland Browns, Ohio.
They
But
come from Ohio. A lot of crazy
it's,
shit.
I
Instead of Florida, man,
was
that
thinking of a meme. I forgot. It was some. It's like a song, and it's talking about like Cleveland, and it's like the only thing that good that happened was LeBron winning the championship.
damn.
Yeah, it was like saying like how dirty it is, how like rough it looks and everything. And it's like the only good thing that happened was LeBron uh won the championship for us, but then he left.
Hey, some things in life you just can't change.
True. But she worked as a secretary, a legal secretary, which meant she worked for a law firm
No
with
shit, buddy.
lawyers. Chachi, bite him since you're there already. Just bite him.
She is peace and love
Yeah, okay.
in a dog.
Look, she's about to bite you. She's getting ready.
She is not.
But so she was preparing to quit her job, and because she wanted to join a Bible college, which one I didn't know even existed.
Hey, that's good to know.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't.
I would also see why because since she
They used to
woke,
went to
since she
church. They
was
used to go to church. They used
they
to
were
leave
super
church.
religious. So,
Yes,
and the
and go to
thing is,
church.
her boyfriend that she was dating
Was
also
enrolled.
attended there.
Yeah, he
So
was enrolled already. So it makes,
makes perfect sense. I mean, she'd
yeah.
want to be with him.
She's want to fall in love.
What do you mean find love? She's already in love. She has a boyfriend.
She's want to keep. I don't know. Keep the love. I don't
I
know.
mean, she'd probably want to be in the same place as where her boyfriend is.
I
So,
mean, true. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Like back in the day, wherever one of both went. Okay, that did not make
they
sense,
both went
but
to the same college, the same high school, the same.
yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm guessing.
But also, uh, while working there was a couple of rough, The work experience was all right. She said, like how like they described it, it was all right. That not a lot of stuff happened, but then eventually, weird things, weird events started to happen. So the first thing is there was a wall across her office where she would be sitting, doing
It was like
her
a strip
secretary
mall.
things.
It was like a strip mall. The place that yeah, yeah. It was a strip mall. The place where the little law firm thingy was in. So
So
it was
across
all
the office, like where her office was, someone had painted "I love you, Cindy" in big letters, and it was signed by someone with the initials GW, which then
Gilbert Williams.
Gilbert. Who the fuck is Gilbert Williams,
I
bro?
have no clue.
But it was said to be that that sign was up for 6 months before it was taken
It
down.
wasn't a sign. It was
Well, paint, whatever the
painted.
hell it is, it's the same shit, but
It's not.
it really is though, because
No,
it's a
because
sign that's
nah.
saying "I love you, Cindy."
Paint
Anyways,
painted wall.
after that, I think it said like 3 months later, or either a few weeks or 3 months later,
Yeah, after they
that
painted it, they did it
it
again,
they
but
again, but in
bolder
bigger
letters.
bigger letters
Yeah, they wanted to make sure
that she
that
saw
she
it,
saw because they believe she did not see the big letters, so they got to make it bigger,
even bigger, and even signed
bolder.
by the same person too.
Yes,
So
they were just obsessed.
I mean, it could be a coincidence, could be not. I don't. You never know.
Secret admirer.
Maybe. So then after that, she started getting phone calls, and she was like being harassed, and then like she would answer, and like it would be like breathing and stuff like that. So it's like super weird phone calls where it's like
I mean,
no one,
hey,
no one's answering.
cable
You
was
just hear
cut
breathing.
probably.
Cable was cut. It's crazy. Saying their breathing machine's not working.
What?
You saying like,
Okay.
but anyways, so there happened to be a client with her one time when the phone rang, and she picked it up, and after that she hung up immediately, and the client said that um how he saw her, like she was like significantly like scared, like he you can tell that she was like scared of something, because you know you can tell when someone's scared. You see their face, you're like,
What?
what the hell was that?
What?
but,
Scared.
but then after those phone calls um happened, she started having nightmares that she was kidnapped and murdered by somebody
Who knows? That wasn't a nightmare. That was in a parallel universe.
in a parallel. Not like last week's, not 2 weeks ago.
Hey,
In
you
a
never
parallel
know.
universe is crazy.
You never
But
know.
with that,
She was
um,
terrified.
she was
She
terrified
had
after
nightmares.
that she told the law firm to keep all doors locked, even during like business hours.
And they put a little panic button in her desk, or was it
I think
desk?
it was her desk.
Yeah,
So like
so
whenever like
if anything
anything happened,
happened, she could have just clicked that button and the the little
people I know
businesses,
would know around,
yeah,
like
and
there's
the little
something going
businesses,
on, and just like call police and stuff
yeah,
like
and the
that.
little businesses, they had that little thing that if they see the red button, they were like, oh my god, and I don't know, just call police, I guess.
Yeah, because I
911,
mean,
come over here. There's a red light beaming.
not. I mean, it's like there's something going on. Because I mean, it's a panic button. If something, she's having these reoccurring events where
Panic attack.
it's like there's a "I love you, Cindy." Like she has like a
I mean,
quote
yeah, yeah,
unquote
of course.
secret admirer. She's getting harassed on the phone. She's having nightmares of like events that like that could happen to her. So it's like she was fearing for her life, which is like, I mean, if that happened to me too, I would be scared too. I mean,
I'll
you
move.
never know. You said I'll move.
Start a new
I mean,
life.
it wasn't simple back then. This is 1981.
Damn.
It's it's old, but it's recent but old.
You did not make no sense. It's
Like,
old, bro.
okay, it's old.
It's
It's not
old.
like super old, like how we did Jack the Ripper. That was like what 13 something or something like that,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
or
That's
18
ain't
something. Like that's super. That's super old.
no. That's
This is in the
ancient.
1900s,
That's
which is
old.
not. Which is what thousand years later? Oh no, 100 years later. Which is like
Nigga said 1,000 years later.
I shut up,
You're mad, boy.
shut up. Low IQ. But with that, there was one day where she would the she just disappeared. Nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be contacted.
And with the doors closed
Like everything was just
from the
like
inside.
yeah.
So who know? He went into the air duct,
And
got in there.
when they were in their room, there was a book that she was reading for what, a couple, I think like a couple of weeks or something like that.
Yeah, it was a
And there was a
murder, a
specific
kidnap.
a specific page that was opened to talking about how the protagonist was kidnapped and I think murdered too or
Kidnap,
something like that.
yeah,
It was like
kidnap.
kidnapped.
It was, yeah, so it was that exact page where the protagonist was kidnapped. So like that's kind of
It's weird because it's like there's no way like
yeah,
it could have been flipped to that page, knowing like she's not there at all.
but
You
it
know what I
could
mean?
be a coincidence also. Who know the I don't know the secret admirer knew even the book she was reading and
Kind of
just
like a
decided
stalker ish type.
yeah, who knows, and he was one of the clients.
I mean, maybe, but it just depends on how 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 far they were willing to go with it.
I
Cause
believe
it's like,
pretty far for what happened.
but I mean, it could be a
And it was in
client.
the
Like
18 I mean 1981, so that was like they I don't believe they had security cameras back in the day.
during that time,
I
maybe
don't think so.
no.
Exactly. So like they had options
True, but they would have to have seen somebody go in and come out.
at night, painting the damn wall,
Oh, you're talking
and
about at
then
night.
and then a broad day. Like that's the thing. It didn't say at what time did she got like
Abducted.
kidnapped, yeah, or abducted. However, alien invasion or
Alien. Yeah, an alien took her from the building,
teleported
cut
her.
off the roof, got her, and then recut the room entirely.
Yes.
Makes zero sense.
No, but
But
she yeah, that same exact page. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
from
that's
all
weird.
pages, like I'm guessing that book had like an easy 200 pages. From all pages, that one specifically, where the protagonist
We
got
got
kidnapped.
kidnapped and murdered and stuff like that. Where it's just like it's weird that it's like there's no way that there's like specifically you had to have it open on that page where it's like there's no way that she was like, oh yeah, let me just open to this page and
Or she was reading and then she got
but no way
abducted.
she was reading that part of the book while she's being abducted.
It could be a coincidence also.
But I mean, there's no way where it could be flipped to that part of the book. Specifically knowing well that book where it's like, oh yeah, she got kidnapped. But look on her desk, there's a page about her about the protagonist being abducted.
Well, some people just like reading and knows the book that well, and then just left it on that page. Or just wanted her. I mean, she wanted to seem that she got abducted and then just left. Be like, yeah, I'm quitting. Bye. Just,
Well,
just left
apparently,
the book open.
just
They're
left the
like,
book
yeah,
open. It was
I
like, yeah.
quitted, but without saying she quitted.
But I mean,
She
I
didn't like that job. So I mean,
but
she
she
didn't
was. She
have that
said she
much.
was on. She was, you know, she was preparing to quit. So I mean, there was no way she would prepare herself, become missing
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, makes
for
sense.
over. Well, now it would be like what 40 years,
No, 50
over
something.
over 40 years.
Yeah, my math not mathing.
Yeah, exactly. Do math. Yeah, but I mean, with that, there's no way she would prepare herself like that to. to quit her job, just saying, "Oh yeah, I disappeared and I can't come back now." I
Dang.
don't think anybody would do that. I don't think anybody would take it that far to be like, "Yeah, I don't want to work with y'all anymore. Let me just peace and just leave."
Starts a new life. Goes away. Goes to Mars.
Why would they go to Mars? Like, they
I
haven't
don't
even
know.
back then. They didn't even discover that Mars was suitable for humans.
It's not.
I mean, it's close to.
Still not.
Still not, but it's
Okay,
close
but
to. People are
we're getting off track.
season. Yeah. So there's some theories. There's three theories that that could be possibly true, could possibly not. The first one is maybe she had gotten kidnapped. I mean, they were tracking down. They asked her friends. The police were asking her friends who GW may be, and they all tracked it down to a guy who worked there. He's like maintenance, clean and stuff like that. Who had those same initials?
Gilbert Williams.
But that's not the real name. Just for
It just sounds like a
Gilbert
name from
Williams.
back in the day that you could use for.
Hey Gilbert, did you find Cindy? Like, no.
Yes, that sounds like an accurate name.
Dude. Hey Gilbert.
And then him just being like a buff janitor,
A buff janitor.
white with blonde hair,
A white janitor. Why
with
can't the
with a
janitor be
with a
why
mustache.
can't the janitor be Hispanic
Oh, but
or
Back
Chinese?
in the day.
This is not segregated. This is not segregation
No, but
days.
that was in Ohio.
Okay, people can live in different colored people can live in Ohio.
I know, but
Why does
in
it
the
have to be
19,
white?
it's just a janitor.
Racist.
I'm
This is
just
my co-host. I have a racist co-host.
look who's talking,
How am I what?
and I can't be racist. I'm Puerto Rican. We have a little bit of everything. A little bit
Dude
of
said I
white, a
can't
little
be
bit of
racist.
black, a little bit of Indian, a little bit of
Dude,
everything.
that's crazy. Dude said I can't be racist. I'm Hispanic. That does not make a point.
Puerto Rican.
That does not make
Hispanic
a
and Puerto Rican
that
is
does not
not the
make a
same.
point. Said,
Yes.
can you believe what he's saying?
You see, she is defending me.
Can you believe what he's saying?
She standed up just.
Can you believe what he's saying? Like, can you believe what he's saying?
My client is not gonna talk to you.
First of all, she's not your client.
She is my client.
Anyways,
I am
off topic. So they found the dude who did who eventually, the guy that did the "I Love You, Cindy" spray painting. He came forward, but he said it was intended for another Cindy that Putty, I think, worked around that, in
but
that strip mall.
but it had to be straight out of like that you could see it straight out of her
But I mean,
office.
it could be also that wall happened to be just like blank, because there's like the strip malls, like they have like the windows and stuff, and then there's like that big old space of just regular wall.
Yeah.
So it could possibly be that he just did it on that wall because
2 times.
the only he's trying to see who's sitting his Cindy, whoever he was trying to reach out to, not this Cindy.
You could have
Cynthia.
just sent a letter, like do a little letter.
But you know how
It was
people are when they're
18. I
hopeless
mean, it was
romantics and
19.
stuff. They make it like
Yeah, but it was 19.
Todo.
It was 1981. Like they still use
Dude,
like
it's
letters.
like the Notebook. If you ever seen the Notebook, the two main protagonists, the guy and the girl. The guy promised to make the house that she wanted whenever they were together, but then she broke up. They split, but he still kept that promise of building the house, and he still did.
I don't
For
know
her.
what that
That's how
has
you
to
know.
do with.
Well, it's because that's how like a hopeless romantic. Even
Oh,
though they broke up, was it called? He was trying to, show his love and still make his promise.
I want to do that.
Notebook. It's a really good movie if you have never seen it.
Yeah. So keep it.
I'm not that big into romantic movies, but that one low key. I respect it. Just
Yeah.
her looking at us just like.
Nah.
But
Okay. So he could have
he,
just
he's
sent
a
a
bum.
letter instead of doing all that work.
But you know how
But
people are when they're in love. They make big gestures.
too
Really,
big.
really big gestures.
Yeah, too big probably.
With that, but also it's like they were saying like she could have like a stalker, you know, who was madly in love with her. Like you know how people are
But
like
that's the thing. At that point you would never know
exactly.
because like it's not like you could. Damn. Yeah, and that you just can't know at like those times because like bro, like
Could be anybody. Could be
yes, like it could be a
anywhere.
random person walking around every time and knows that you work there and then just passes there every time and just looks at you and you don't even notice because there's a whole lot of people like just
And I wonder
like
how many.
passing.
I wonder how many times because if her office had a big window that you could see that sign, I wonder how many times that person could have just walked across to that window knowing oh there's Cindy.
Yeah, like
Oh, and like he knew her name and everything too. Maybe
so it gotta be. So if she had a lot of friends, it had to be one of in the circle.
probably someone in the group.
Exactly, a weirdo.
There's another one that said that she could have been murdered. I mean,
Also makes sense
kidnapped and murdered, kind of the same thing as just murder is
because
death.
you do the
Kidnap
kidnap
is,
first, then the murder,
but I mean kidnap.
or
I
just
think when
leave
they meant
her
kidnap, they meant like as in
an abduction.
an abduction where only like it's they can have only her where it's like together.
Like me,
And
I
la
just
otra,
abduct her and just leave her alive.
and la otra. Sorry from a little bit of Spanish, but the other one's like kind of like oh, I would be like if no one can have her, if I can't have her, no one can have her, and it's
Yeah, those weird type of people.
yeah no, it's like kind of like Romeo and Juliet where he found her dead and it's like I'll join you, and
Yeah.
he died, and then she woke up like no, and then killed herself.
Well, too bad to say.
You said,
Um,
wow, this said womp womp. It's crazy.
I mean, but it makes sense for to be a murder thing.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're following her around, if you're being like kind of like a stalkerish type,
But
like
then if she didn't know who it was, that means it was like
could have been someone random.
yeah, someone from the church.
I mean, maybe, but I highly doubt it. But you
You
never know.
never know. Like someone from the church or someone from the same office.
True, because I mean, there's a lot of clients coming in and out, a lot of lawyers, a lot of
Exactly, because it was
people
a
you
little
meet
law
in
firm.
church, like even in events and stuff like that. So it's like,
So there was a lot
and
of
they would
possibilities of
have
who.
known too, because it's like they're stalking them. They would have known. Let's say if they actually did the book, they would have to know what book it was, have read it at least a lot of times to even know where that part of the person getting abducted is.
Or just read that part and be like, you know what? I wanted to abduct the person.
But I don't think
Like
just specifically just reading that part. You would have to actually read the entire book in order to know. Oh yeah, this
they didn't
person
say
got
also
abducted.
what book was it.
No, they didn't. But it just said that it was, you know, that
I would
it
read
was
that
that
book.
specific part where it was like, oh yeah, the antagonist is getting or the protagonist is getting abducted,
I would read that book.
and then next thing you know, out of nowhere, the girl who's reading that book, everybody knows well, just magically, poof.
Or that book contained magic.
Dude, yeah, she got trapped into the book. Yeah, this is Jumanji. This is Jumanji.
You never know. She read that part and poof, she got abducted.
Yeah, this is Jumanji type stuff where Jack Black's gonna come out of nowhere like I'm gonna be the one that abducts you. Dang, I can't speak. Abducts you.
Start the car.
You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Literally, you're a dickhead. Anyways,
Uh,
the third one, which probably could make sense too, but I don't know why she wouldn't take her boyfriend. Because I mean, it didn't say nothing about the boyfriend. But if he's left behind, you never know. The third one is
there
she
was no love.
ran away because
But then the doors of the office were locked in
no.
from
But
the
I'm
inside.
saying that.
How can she run away?
But I'm saying in general she ran
Oh,
away, moved
oh, oh, yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
else and stuff. because I mean, it was saying that she got tired of the church stuff. How she's how you say going to church, going to church, like going to church events, church studies, going to church and stuff like that. Like anything just like religious. Like she got kind of tired of it. And I mean, look, she was gonna join a Bible college, and I wonder if she only did that so she could be with a boyfriend. Because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really don't like you really wouldn't want to do something unless someone you actually want or trust is doing it.
We just gotta find her and just ask her.
Yeah, because we're gonna go solve a crime right now in 2024.
Sure, why not?
In 2024, we're gonna go find Cynthia Anderson.
Well,
And if she was 20 back then, I'm gonna do the math. Hold on. If in
she'll be
19,
60 something.
if she was in 1981,
60 something.
81,
60
she was
something.
20, 24, 43. She'd be 63 years old.
I told you 60 something. I got
Sis.
that math. I just need 3 more digits. I mean, not 3 more digits, like 3 more.
Shut the fuck up.
I said
Anyways.
60 something.
Anyways, I mean, I can also be like that too, because I mean, if one, let me phrase it real quick.
One.
I would kick you, but you're lucky that Chachi's there.
Yes. My
But
beautiful little
anyways,
niece.
let me try to rephrase it. Eventually, if you're doing something over and over and over and over and over again,
And over and over and over.
eventually you're gonna get tired of it. And I mean, if her family was super strict, had curfews, super religious, that's how you know it's like she was already done by. Because if she was doing this at a young age, like going to church and stuff, and like being her parents being super strict, she was only 20 years old. Like a lot of people nowadays, if something's over and over and over, like people get tired of it, and they're like, "Yo, I don't want, I know, not anymore."
Yeah.
So it was like that. Probably like she had that mentality and was like, "I'm just done. Like I'm tired of this. I want a new life." And she probably just ran away.
And back in the day, there wasn't no AirTag.
There was no way to track her. No,
Nothing.
no
She could have
way.
dyed her hair.
What does that gotta do?
Change who you are.
Like her person, like her looks.
Yeah, and move to another state.
But I mean, how did that she would just want to just change her hair? But you don't never know.
Bro,
But
if you're gonna, if you don't wanna be known and you wanna go somewhere else where no one will know you, you at least will dye your hair.
what she play like cut it short.
It's kind of the same thing. You did something to your hair.
It's the same thing because you cut it or change color. Anyways, going off topic for like the fifth time already. I mean, she probably just got up and left, told nobody, not even her boyfriend either.
And who knows if she was tired of her boyfriend too.
That's the thing too. It's like he was also a part of the church as well.
Yeah.
So everybody knew him. The parents, of course, probably knew him already. They probably were the ones that set them up together.
Could be.
It's like it all ties in together. Whereas like she was,
Or she was tired of life.
tired of it. So you're saying what? She killed herself?
No, like she was tired of like the
Or tired
same.
of her lifestyle that she had
Wow,
there.
wow, that's her mentality.
I mean, you said she was tired of life. Well, if somebody hears that, you're like, if somebody hears that, you're like, oh yeah, she does. Like, no, you gotta
No,
say, you gotta emphasize on what like her lifestyle that she
she
had.
just got tired of shit.
So yeah, so
She
the
just wanted to
lifestyle that she
leave.
lived in.
Yeah, she just wanted
Okay,
to
so that's what you
take
have to
a
say, not say
take a
she just
break
got tired
for
of life.
take a break for 40 something years.
Take a break for 40 something.
Then come back
But I mean,
after everybody's dead.
I feel like the third one makes sense of her running away. It makes sense, but then also it could be one of the first two.
But
I
then
feel like just because, hold on, just because eventually she would have start missing her family, and she would reach out to them.
and not only that, not only that, because maybe she was tired of her family too. But if she just wanted to run away, then who did the little like I love Cindy and all that? So like
No, the guy who did I Love Cindy came out and said it was for
yeah, but
another Cindy.
who knows and that wasn't right. That was part of the plan. 3-man plan or some shit like
The
that.
three man plan was
Hey,
crazy.
you
Yeah,
know you
someone
never
takes the
know.
blame for the spray paint. Someone
They did
wears
not
the
arrest the dude or nothing.
well, they let him go just because.
Exactly. Because it was just vandal. They didn't even count it as vandalism if they didn't like do something to the dude. So who knows?
I mean, with also that, also he he confessed, but was saying like another Cynthia that I'm guessing he had married too. So it's like it could be a coincidence, could be not, because it's like you know takes place in what the weeks or months of you know each event that led up to
6 months, like at least from the
leading up to her either being kidnapped, murdered, or running away.
or the killer or the kidnapper or whoever did, or if it wasn't, well, just took a really long time to make a plan.
True.
He was just making a little. Probably he had in his room a whole damn board of okay, she does this and she goes here and she works
Or like
here.
a little what do you call them?
Kidnap map.
No, I was thinking what they're called. Hold on, keep talking. I'm gonna come to
I
the
already
right.
said what I was gonna say.
They're like it's kind of like a roadmap or
Kidnap map.
Jesus, I can't think of the word, but it's like a board, like oh,
Like what
a
police
vision
do.
board,
What the police do to
something like
like
that,
the detective that they just point like
something like
pinpoint
that.
shit.
Like with like the yard, like the yarn. It's like that. I
Yeah,
forget what it's always called, but that
that.
that specific thing.
Yeah, that.
In my opinion, I feel like it'd probably either be one of the first two, but the third one kind of makes sense too. What do you think?
I mean, it could if everything is on point and well, if the dude actually like did little Cindy thing for another Cindy, well, it makes sense. But at the same time, it would be like kind of weird, like that everything just happened. Like she just decided one day to be like, you know what, I'm gone. And then if it was like that, then who was the caller? Like the
True.
one who called and she was like surprised or
Like scared.
scared. Like if it's like that, that theory like just cuts off because like if it was like that, well,
I mean,
somebody
it
obligated
could be
her.
a prank caller too. You never know.
Yeah, but if she was scared for her life and prank calls back in the day,
I
I
mean,
don't think it was that
you gotta
common.
remember how ruthless people were too, even like back then.
Oh yeah, yeah, but
Like nowadays,
1981.
people take it to heart,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
which
but
I
nine.
hope nobody takes what I just said to heart. But
Oh yeah, of course.
with that, it's like back then people did not give a flying fuck about what you thought about anything.
Yeah, but still, a prank call to a specific place, like to a law firm.
I mean, people would call anywhere just to be like,
Yeah,
"Hey, let
but
me
I don't
prank
think
you."
prank calls were that like common or like at
Back then,
all back then. Because okay, that started
in the
more
'80s, yeah.
that
If you look at all like the movies and stuff that happened, like all the movies like back then and stuff, people there were some people that be prank calling and stuff, where it's like you know it's a common thing teens and kids would do, because they were
they had a
fucking
phone.
ruthless. So like,
But still, for me, it doesn't make that much sense because like you don't know what they told her on the phone or who it
I
was
mean, they mostly said it was like breathing,
that they know of.
like pretend like to be like a ghost or like oh something weird.
Yeah, or just like any typical series or movies, horror movie or some shit like that, that they're just like, and then just
You
out of
wanna play a
nowhere,
game?
yeah, and then you just
Or like,
hang up,
what's your favorite scary movie?
yeah, and then you just hang up, and at like 30 minutes after, there's someone in your window with a knife. Like
Hey, like what was that?
you never know.
But that is it for, this week's episode of the disappearance of Cynthia Anderson.
The mystery.
It's still unsolved to this day. To this, this day.
It's still an active case. That's that. Okay, that's a fun fact.
So
It's
if
still
you have any information, let us know on 1-800 find Cynthia. I'm sorry, I don't trying to make a joke.
you just converted yourself into a 2000s commercial.
An infomercial. Have you ever? I'm just
What
kidding.
the fuck?
Dude. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Um, but yeah,
so
that's a fun fact. We should bring fun facts
fun.
of like cases or like anything we're gonna talk about. So let's just start that out of nowhere.
Just fun fact.
Yeah.
There's
So
like
this fun
a
fact.
little segment called Fun Fact.
Yeah. So this fun fact.
Welcome to Fun Fact with your hosts, Junie and Angel.
Okay.
Say the fun fact now, bitch.
Uh, so so yeah, the case is still active in Ohio, and they're still trying to figure it out, like to see if anyone has some information out of nowhere. But yeah, they still have faith. They
Solve
like probably
mysteries.
when they don't got no cases to look at, they just go back and be like, wow,
No
that
cases to
happened.
look. He said no cases to look. That they get bored. They're like, let's see
Yeah,
this
let's
unsolved
go.
mystery.
Yeah, let's go to Cynthia again. Let's see what happened to her. How's she doing? Yeah.
But
So yeah, that's a fun fact.
okay, so how earlier I was saying I had an idea of what we could do next episode.
Little light bulb.
So next week
We're gonna talk about Chachi.
on Friday. What?
We're
Talk
gonna
about what?
Chachi.
You want to be next week's subject?
I don't think she likes us.
She was sleeping the whole time.
She's uncomfortable.
So next week I'm saying like if we were fucking sponsored by Marvel and shit.
Wow.
We're having the privilege of watching Deadpool and Wolverine. Next week, Friday.
He's fat, Deadpool.
So
I'm over him. He's a variant.
I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
You're Deadpool variant.
I was saying for next week, what if we, since it's Marvel, what if we, give information about Deadpool and Wolverine, and then we can have like a
Wolverine.
hold on, and then after we watch the movie, we have a little clip of ourselves at the end, giving our review of the movie.
Or we could just make that a clip, and then, actually
Clip
talk
at the
about it.
end of the movie.
Oh yeah. But then we could just make an episode about that, about our reaction, or
But
what we thought about, and what we think in general about them. Like it's Marvel related.
But I
But
mean,
like what we think.
with that, what we could also do is leave that little clip at the end of the episode for
Teaser.
next week, like a little teaser, and then be like, oh yeah, so next week we're gonna talk about this.
So basically, he's spoiled.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I'm literally gonna give my review non-spoilerish.
No, he spoiled our next episode.
So, we were just talking about the idea right now.
Okay, yeah.
That's how we think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would be down for it. Wade Wilson and Wolverine, I'm down. Give information about both.
Yes.
Each get a little segment.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Okay, you gotta stop that.
You gotta stop. It's a little. We play like a game show.
Please do not.
Like a game show.
No.
Like a game show theme song, and it's like, "Welcome back." That's how they talk back then. With their stick mic, where it's like,
yeah, I know what you're saying. Welcome back to this.
Wow, see, he doesn't know. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, no.
But I mean, really good episode today. Next week episode's gonna be really amazing. That's definitely what we're doing. We're doing Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't care what you say.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Exactly. Don't say shit.
It's because I'm black.
That is racist. He's racist to his kind. But I'm
Okay,
Junie,
I'm Angel.
and this
This
is
is
the
the
Big
Big
and
and
Tall
Tall
podcast.
podcast.
Say bye, Chachi.
Wait, wait, wait.